Mr. Rescue. Oh, I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? Oh, you're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say I'm like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, now why you to us? Hell, you even clean, so even be the hero from your experience. So why you to us? So why the respect's not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. Hell, no justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. Treating the people, I hate to say you got no love.
Mr. Rescue. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GHT. Today is Thursday, July the 17th, 2025.
Promises you made you and your rescue team. Oh, we're not seeing changes. Today the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can conclude. Down south, you wish hunting.
Again, today is Thursday, July 17, 2025. The We the People March, Enough is Enough protest was held today in Liberia. Let's dig deeper about the protest, okay? And first in the queue tonight, Weah. Welcome to you there on the YouTube channel. Good to see you. Let's good evening to you, Mr. Gilman, and my GHT family. Mickey D. Harris from Boston, Massachusetts. It's been a minute since I've seen a comment from you, but welcome to you. It's great to see you on here tonight. Says a hi, watching from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome to you. Jill Newsbringer, welcome there, my brother from Detroit. And Linda Morris, a common citizen from a common area, somewhere very common. Welcome to you. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Okay, indeed, we have a very great show for all of us here tonight. So please invite somebody. Share. Share the video. And let's have a great time on here tonight. Coming up for our hot topics tonight. Enough is enough. The protest was today, July 17, 2025. What did the protest yield?
You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, now why you to us? Hell, you even clean, so even be the hero from your experience.
So why you to us?
So why the respect's not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. Hell, no justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. Treating the people, I hate to say you got no love.
Mr. Rescue.
I just want to ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue?
Who did you come to rescue?
You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask
Enough is enough. The protest was today, July 17, 2023. 2025, sorry. What did the protest yield? The numbers, police crackdown, the weather. Did the central government function in totality today? Were banks and businesses open? Joseph Yuma boycott on statesman-like remarks about the protesters. The petition and demands the return to another protest in 2 weeks if The drone photos and spins by the usual suspects. Overall, your take about the protest and organization. Let's dig deeper. What is your overall take about the protest? What is your overall take about the protest today? Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. Also, coming up, presidential message. His Excellency President George M. Weah delivered a message via social media to the Liberian people and protesters. A message that rekindled the rights of the people and a caution to be peaceful at all times. Did his message save Liberia from any chaos or disturbances today? Let's dig deeper. Also, coming up at this time, a quote there from Henry Costa. At this time, Henry P. Costa's wife divorced him. At this time, Costa took tens of thousands from the Unity Party government of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Joseph Yuma Boykai to compromise the gruesome murder of Harry Graves. Also, at this time, Costa received an envelope delivered by Chief Sekou Kalasco. Also, at this time, Costa was tracing his family lineage. At this time, Costa was operating an illegal radio station. At this time, Judah Hartog opened the Costa file. What do you know about this unstable character in Henry Pedro Costa? Let's dig deeper. At this time, Henry Costa was praising George Weah. That George Weah government will succeed. At this time, you witch hunting, you downsizing, you witch hunting. So you are Harris, my dear friend and brother from New Jersey. He said, at this time, I'm on board for the ride. Absolutely. Yeah. And Anthony Matthew Tapper, welcome to you as well. Okay, go pay attention to yes, sir. Absolutely. Yama. We are tired with them. We're tired, man. Also coming up, not enough, resign. LMP Inspector General Gregory Coleman dismissal suspension of police officers who appear unprofessionally in a viral video is not enough. He needs to resign, stated an elder. What did they do? We're going to dig deeper into the protest tonight. The pros, the cons. A very successful protest from our own analysis here. But first, we say congratulations to all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones. Talking about my own friend and brother, J. Victor Nangbe there in New Jersey. Happy birthday to you, Vic. Vasco Sumo of Philadelphia. Happy birthday to you, Vasco. Dexy Dazi of Virginia. Happy birthday to you, Miss Dazi. Kebe Kula Clark. Happy birthday to you, Alex Lovin Bajilo of Missouri. Happy birthday to you, Benito Chia, Sekou Fofana, Tom Morgan, and David Taylor. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones. So congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you, okay?
So while the rest person not stable, no job, no food, no on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. Treating the people, I hate to say you got no love.
Mr. Rescue.
I just want to ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say I'm like you. You say you was going to change things, but we're not seeing changes.
We're not seeing changes.
Promises you made, you know your rescue team. But we're not seeing changes.
If you join us there for the very first time, we say welcome to you on this podcast where it says to be civil. There shall be no cross words, no insults of any kind. You witch hunting. Who did you really come to rescue, Mr. Rescue? Who did you come to rescue? The people that even like you said.
You're not giving the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you,
Mr. Rescue.
people say I'm like everything we see that.
Yama, 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 yama. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, be my guest. If you join us there for the very first time again, we say welcome. And this comment from a JNB Unstatesman. At this time, he was engaged in sex with a minor. At this time, he performed a con artist and dubbed thousands of Liberians out of their last pennies as contributions to replace his radio equipment. What a senior crook. What a senior crook. Sam Shaker, my dear friend and brother from Age. Welcome to you there from Minnesota, Shaker. Good to see you on here. We got a great show for all of us here, folks. At this time, Henry Costa was tracing his background. At this time, Costa was tracing his background, talking about he's from a Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese. That's why we call him the Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy. Let's go into the Costa files from the Deacon Debo department. What we say, we have proof for it. This is Henry Costa right here. Tracing his roots, his background, reasons why we call him the Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy. Take a look and take a listen to Henry Costa tracing his roots. Okay, tracing his roots, and then you be the judge. Let's dig deeper.
A mosaic of people. Take my own situation. My grandfather, my father's father, came from Portugal, 100% white man from Portugal. He came to Liberia working for a shipping company. He was in Liberia. He met my grandmother, a Pele woman. He fell in love with her. Then he was reassigned. From Liberia, he was assigned to Brazil. It was in Brazil that he took my grandmother with him. My Pele grandmother. He took my Pele grandmother with him to Brazil. And it was in Brazil that they had my father, Pedro Costa, who came back when my father was born in Brazil. My father has siblings in Brazil. I have siblings in Brazil, at least my eldest sister.
What are my older brother?
So
My elder sister older than my elder brother Paul.
Siblings in Brazil, at least my eldest sister older than my elder brother Paul. So you see,
I have siblings in Brazil. My elder sister older than my elder brother Paul.
Siblings in Brazil, at least my eldest sister older than my elder So you see, so the situation is that we are from all over the place.
We are a mosaic of people.
Take my own set.
All right. I want you guys to listen. To listen to Henry Costa. All right. Explaining his roots. That his grandfather took his grandmother to Brazil. And it was in Brazil they had his pa. And he didn't explain to us how did his pa come back to Liberia to marry a Pele woman or to have a Pele woman. But his grandmother was a Pele woman who was taken to Brazil by his grandpa. So his father was born in Brazil. And his father came back to Liberia. How did he come back to Liberia? And met up with another Pele woman. Listen to the story. Reason why this guy is so unstable. All right? Yeah. We're going to read your comments and go to the protest today. Reason why this guy is unstable and he vacillates here and there. He's like the person that will hang his clothes wherever the sun shines. Okay? Yeah. Wherever the sun shines is where he hangs his clothes. So let's go back on the tape. This is Henry Costa tracing his roots. A mosaic. We are a mosaic.
A mosaic of people. Take my own situation. My grandfather, my father's father, came from Portugal. 100% white man.
You heard that? My father's father, which will be his grandfather, came from Portugal, a 100% white man. Let's roll the tape.
From Portugal. He came to Liberia working for a shipping company. He was in Liberia. He met my grandmother, a Pele woman.
He met my grandmother, a Pele woman. And what happened? He took my grandmother to Brazil. Take a look.
He fell in love with her. Then he was reassigned from.
Then he became what? Then then he became what? Then he was reassigned. Wow. I'm looking at somebody who can also use epidural, but a very useless epidural person. First comment here is insulting me, but I'm about to take care of them. Yeah, a wasted epidural. And that person can also use epidural. Maybe they not even said they haven't even gone through that. Yeah. You come here to insult me. Useless, wasted epidural. Let's roll the tape. While he can say our Pele trouble, our Pele family really taking trouble in Liberia. With the Portuguese and Brazilian people, right? They're digging deeper file.
Liberia, he was assigned to Brazil. From Liberia, he was assigned to Brazil. Then he was reassigned.
Then he was reassigned. He was reassigned where on the ship, this Portuguese guy was working with scan ship. He was working with scan ship. They used to come on the ship. Yeah. We'll tell you where Costa was born. Why nobody knew him in Liberia until he got in the 10th grade.
Then he was reassigned. From Liberia, he was assigned to Brazil. It was in Brazil that he took my grandmother with him. My Pele grandmother. He took my Pele grandmother with him to Brazil. And it was in Brazil that they had my father, Pedro Costa, who came back when my father was born in Brazil.
Yeah. My father was born in Brazil. It was the Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
My father has siblings in Brazil. I have siblings in Brazil. At least my eldest sister, older than my elder brother Paul.
But he never said his uncle name from Brazil. Who are his uncles or aunties from Brazil? We don't know. We don't know.
Siblings in Brazil. I have siblings in Brazil. At least my eldest sister, older than my elder brother Paul. So you see, so the situation is that we are from all over the place.
Absolutely. From all over the place. Folks, if you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. This is the intro to our conversation here tonight. We are digging deeper into the Costa files and the statement he made this morning before the protest will even get started. He came out like they've always done, propagandist, all right, like they've always done. He came out to categorically denounce the protest, that it was nothing. His statement was at this time, at this time, at this time. So we are saying at this time, at this time, at this time, we have a useless epidural watching the show. Yeah. A wasted, wasteful epidural watching the show. And we're going to get rid of that person momentarily. I'm trying. Yeah. Yeah. At this time, let's if you just join us here, we're gonna play this tape in its entirety for you, and then we're gonna roll another tape for you, okay? As we do some in-house here, housekeeping.
A mosaic of people. Take my own situation. My grandfather, my father's father, came from Portugal, 100% white man from Portugal. He came to Liberia working for a shipping company. He was in Liberia. He met my grandmother, a Pele woman. He fell in love with her. Then he was reassigned. From Liberia, he was assigned to Brazil. It was in Brazil that he took my grandmother with him. My Pele grandmother. He took my Pele grandmother with him to Brazil. And it was in Brazil that they had my father, Pedro Costa, who came back when My father was born in Brazil. My father has siblings in Brazil. I have siblings in Brazil, at least my eldest sister, older than my elder brother Paul. So you see, so the situation is that we are from all over the place. So we are not a mosaic of people. Take my own situation. My grandfather, my father's father, came from Portugal, 100% white man from Portugal. He came to Liberia working for a shipping company. He was in Liberia. He met my grandmother, a Kolleh woman. He fell in love with her. Then he was reassigned. From Liberia, he was assigned to Brazil. It was in Brazil that he took my grandmother with him. My Kolleh grandmother. He took my Kolleh grandmother with him to Brazil. And it was in Brazil that they had my father, Pedro Costa, who came back when my father was born in Brazil.
They had my father in Brazil, who came back. My father was born in Brazil.
Who came back when my father was born in Brazil. My father has siblings in Brazil. I have siblings in Brazil, at least my eldest sister.
What about my elder brother Paul?
So you see, so the situation is that we are from
all over the place. Welcome to all of you joining us here. At this time, we are reviewing the Costa files. All right? And that's what we are doing. Pale Orito Reto says, at this time, he was on steroids. Yeah, he was on steroids at this time. At this time, Henry Pedro Costa, the unstable character, was a George Weah praise singer. He was a George Weah praise singer at this time. Take a look, take a listen. I think we took care of that character, okay? That what we call on this platform wasted epidural. We took care of that. Yeah.
To help. They may call on opposition. You can't help. Let's face the economy. So somebody say, oh, now you want for the help. Oh, because the government I know nothing. When the men ask for help, you will get fed. When the men ask you to come on board, then you'll get fed. All of you will die. Hateful people. Let's take some calls there. Yeah, good morning. What are you doing? I'm doing very well. Dealing with the enemies of Liberia. Oh man, thank you, brother. Thank you, my dear brother. So you're good about the country, you get fed. You're good about the country, you get fed. Eh? Somebody then the man will test it, play football game, right? Independence Day, they're having a series of events. The man goes to the mosque to identify with the Muslim people. You get fed. The man goes to the football field. Somebody made a mistake to write the name of the jersey. That's how we have printed the jersey. You say the main mistake with the jersey that I want you to go all over on Facebook. All the plenty of guys in the country to talk that I want you to talk about. You ain't talking about the fact that Sir Joseph running for senator and will waste money for the country if he win. That I won't be talking about this sit here and talk bad about the country just because you don't lecture. I will deal with you. Good morning. You don't fail. All those people who say the man has been president, the man has been power, the man has already failed. How can a man who has 6 years of his first term, perhaps he's going to go for a second term, how can a man with 6 years, with a 6-year term fail in 6 months? What nonsense is that? And when we tell them you didn't create this mess, some of them get angry. You did not create this mess. Now let me report this to you. In a few days from now, President George Weah will be breaking ground. They're going to build the road from ELWA Junction all the way to Coca-Cola factory. Going through the rally, they're going to expand that road. So there will be no traffic congestion. They're going to build that road. That is great. The money has already been secured. The money for that road has already been secured. It's already been secured. He's going to do that. This man will succeed as president of the country. We will not sit back. We will not do that. And you, Asata Sharif, you're asking me another groundbreaking. Yes, the money is already secure for you, Asata. The money is already there. The money has been secured. They're building a road, expanding that road from EOW Junction to Coca-Cola factory. The money is already there. So some of you be making mockery. Some of you are sick in the head. So some of you be making mockery. Some of you are sick in the head. So some of you be making mockery. Some of you are sick in the head.
Now the same people who follow him, they are sick in the head. The very people. It's like Donald Trump telling the people that he told say he was going to open the Epstein files. Now he's telling them say they are weaklings and they are stupid. Republicans that voted for Donald Trump. That's what Costa said to his followers. Okay? George Weah will succeed. But one major thing I want we ought to take away from this video of Henry Costa from 2018 is that you heard him say the EWA road, the money was secure. George, we are going to break ground for the EWA road and blah, blah, blah. The money is secure. Same thing with all of the major road networks. All of it. All of it. Okay? So when we are saying these things to you guys, especially those of you in a ruling establishment today, the Unity Party folks and their sympathizers who don't reason with their minds, we have the facts to go with it. We do. Okay? We do. We're going to take you back into June 7, 2019. June 7, 2019. When Henry Costa and his groups assembled freely on the grounds of the Capitol, protesting against the CDC government, did not present their statement, their petition to the government as well. They did not. And they want to take up issue with Moba Molu and Stand today for not presenting their statement to James Kolleh or Prince Toes or whosoever, when Joseph Boakai did not even recognize the protests to send a cabinet member to say, I've designated this cabinet minister to go and meet with my Liberian people, because he's supposed to be the head for everybody now. Yeah? He's supposed to, right? But he did, I mean, he was very unstatesman. Did not recognize this protest was in place, was in preparation for months. They knew about it. The government sourced millions of dollars for the operations by Joint Security today. Okay, money came from the coffers for this operation. At least $3 million. They've been using to train, to recruit, to do this, do that. Bam! I'm using my Henry Costa voice. So Joseph Boakai knew about this protest, but refused. The vindictive, wicked old man refused to acknowledge that a group of Liberians were not happy, are not happy with his leadership, with his rule of law, his disregard to the rule of law, and what have you. He refused to acknowledge that. But taxpayer dollars was expanded on the joint security and others. Okay? Yes. Taxpayers' dollars were expanded on joint security and others. Okay? Let's take you back into time with the Costa files. Yeah. And there's a reason why we are doing all of this. Because Henry Costa, the unstable character, continued to run between governments. Yeah. He continued to run between governments. Whosoever is the president, he tried to hang his clothes there to dry. Yeah. Work, play hard. You work. He said, I love the way you expose these wasted epidurals. Absolutely. Yeah. No doubt about that. Amrusa, welcome. Stephen Sa, following from Grand Cape Mount County, Pokpa District, Sokpo Clan, Western Liberia, Fonon Village. Welcome to you, my man. Welcome there. Good to see you. And Charlene Pratt, welcome to you there from the ATL. Good to see you on here as well. All right. Yeah. Okay. And this from Elijah Nepe. Nepe, you were first in the queue last night on the YouTube. Before we even come on, you were there, but Yasa K. beat you to it today. The lady from Atlanta. He said, indeed, the stand stood for a cause for the country, Liberia. I appreciate everyone that attended the most talk about July 17 protests. Absolutely. We are coming to that momentarily, okay? But let's take a look and take a listen here at Henry Pedro Costa, the vacillator, the unstable character.
2018. Yeah, I could open up this morning with just to react to some of the things I read on social media. I saw a post someone sent to me that they screenshot a post by Amos Tweh. I believe Amos Tweh is the youth chair of the Unity Party, and he posted something on Facebook yesterday. And I actually did go on his Facebook page to read the post, but he did edit the post afterwards, after people raised the red flag. And what Amos Tweh posted was it was not good. It wasn't good. I will tell you this. The Unity Party had their time. They were in power for 12 years. Mr. Sirleaf did a lot of bad things. Amos Tweh, I have a modicum of respect for him. He was one of the young men in the party that was, from what we heard, I wasn't too happy with some of the things that were being done, but he didn't have enough courage to distance himself from what was going on. One of the reasons why I have tremendous respect for Wilmer Pay is because Pay was vocal. Unlike most of the people in the Unity Party who are making noise to today. You see, my thing with them is that they were in power for 12 years. They destroyed the country. They struck many bad concessions. They basically gave our resources out for cheap. They didn't fix the issue of corruption. They didn't lay the foundation for the succeeding administration to build upon. Today, they believe themselves to be the experts on governance. They have no damn thing to offer. Nothing. You just left power 8 months ago. You didn't fix the country. You didn't complain when your party was destroying the country. We have a new government in power, and you believe yourselves to be the worst person. Now you believe you have the moral rectitude and authority to condemn and criticize and be against everything. Something has got to be wrong with you people. People like us are the ones who have the moral authority to speak, because we were not party to any of the looting and the pillaging and the suppression and the marginalization of the country that you carried out on a wanton scale for 12 consecutive years. We were not party to that. Today, Tweh runs to Facebook and writes that he's citing all members and executives of the party, of the Unity Party, to the headquarters to meet at 4:30 p.m. to discuss how they can remove the CDC government from power. And those were his words. I have to post it. I have his post. I can read it verbatim. Those are exactly his words. And here is the thing. Now, when people raise the red flag, Tweh rushes back to Facebook, and then he says he tries to fix it. And he says, okay, what I actually meant is to remove them from power in 2023. He only added the 2023. But to say remove the CDC-led government from power, you know what that means? Do you know how that can be translated? Just as it sounds. Remove them from power how? This government has a 6-year tenure. You don't like the government? Fine, you are going to have to. And he said, okay, what I actually meant is to remove them from power in 2023. He only added the 2023. But to say remove the CDC-led government from power, you know what that means? Do you know how that can be translated? Just as it sounds. Remove them from power how? This government has a 6-year tenure. You don't like the government? Fine, you are going to have to keep criticizing it and wait until 2023 and see whether you can put a formidable candidate.
There's a reason why we are playing these videos. Okay? You heard Henry Costa there talked about the UP guys, Tweh, and others, and the UP attempt to unseat the Weah government, the CDC government, in her early stages or early days. Okay, at this time, Henry Costa had received an envelope delivered by Sekou Kalasco, the yellow-bellied Sanama swine. Yes, he's the actual yellow-bellied Sanama swine. The way he referred to people this morning on his podcast, talking about Sanama swine. He is actually the Sanama swine. The Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy who do not know his roots. He's the Sanama swine. Very unstable. Many times there are videos of Henry Costa talking about he cannot support the CDC. He will not support George Weah. He will drag George Weah head on the street like market dog. But because of his belly that cannot tell you thank you, but he's so concerned about his belly that he vacillates from one party to another, going for the highest bidder. Thank you, or A.B. Conan. He said, Pedro is always with the highest bidder, my brother. Okay? That's why we are playing these tapes for you. That this man cannot be trusted. Today, he's for Joseph Boakai. But yesterday, he was insulting Joseph Boakai, calling him pipi pa, pupu pa. and that he was raising money for Joseph Boyka, ungrateful old man. He said all of those about Boyka, and we're gonna play those tapes so that Boyka can see the character. I know Boyka is a very vindictive old man. He has not forgiven Henry Costa to open up to him so wholly, like the prodigal son that he wishes to be. Boyka only receive him at a distance. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. He's not there for any good reasons. He's there for his belly. His belly. The belly where all the waste can come out of. That's why we are showing you these videos. To remind all of us that this guy cannot be trusted. He is for the highest bidder, like A.B. Connor said. Okay? But let's take you into the June 7th protests. For some of you that probably didn't follow that time. The June 7th protests, it was free. It was free. By this time, President Weah had decriminalized the free speech. Made it free to go on, like in the UK, they got a place called Trafalgar Square. At least that's what we were taught in school back then. That it was a heavily political ground. That you can go to the Trafalgar Square and say anything there, and nobody says anything to you. You are free. But President Weah made the length and breadth of Liberia to be free for everybody. This yellow-bellied cinema swine, Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy, Henry Pedro Costa, made our young people to be disrespectful to authorities, to go on cameras and insult the president, insult the first lady. He introduced that. That's the style of advocacy he teaches. June 7, 2019. This is Henry Costa responding to journalists' question about their refusal to give the petition. President Weah has sent a high-level delegation to receive the petition. The Justice Minister, the Presidential Affairs Minister, Lieutenant McGill, Finance Minister Samuel Tweh, and a host of others, even attempted to send Joey Howard Taylor, the Vice President. This yellow-bellied cinema swine. This gun for hire. This gun for hire refused, to the extent some of his colleagues began to say he was compromised, that he received money from the government. And that's why, in fact, he was like, my man, you gotta go submit the petition. The people, yeah. Yeah, that was his idea. So they said, no, you probably took money. The Fadiga brothers broke away. And Kim said, You took money. You're damn traitor. He gave the petition to somebody and they published it overnight. Okay? Rosalind Wendy, welcome to you. Alexander Boniface Emmanuel Hayes. He said, now it is called Speaker's Corner, where religious groups go and say anything about other religions. Thank you. That's Trafalgar Square. Thank you. Somebody follow the history. Welcome. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go back in time. Delano Tamasa is here. Let me welcome him, and then we're going to go to the video right away. Tamasa, good evening to you. There. Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, the wise man. Thank you so much for bringing me on once again on the global stage. It's good to be here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're already in the middle of it. Let me just say hello to all our GHT and CNN family, and also to our Liberian people back home. Today was a massive victory.
It was.
Yeah, for the rule of law and for citizens to have their right to move and to petition their government.
Absolutely.
But we'll go into it bit by bit. But thank you so much, the Watchman, for having me on the global stage once again.
No doubt. Welcome, and thank you as well. And let me welcome Arthur Weah there from Maryland. Oh, he's following. He said, Brother Wild Michael, give a hi, sir. Thank you, sir. Weah. Thank you, sir. How are you? Otaka Kahu, welcome as well. Otaka says, criminal Henry Costa is a complete idiot and looter who can't take for granted. Who you can't take for granted. Absolutely. Josephine Satamwa Amisa, welcome to you there. Great to see you here. All right. So let's go to this video and I'll show you exactly what happened with Henry Costa and the June 7 organizers. All right. Let's go to the video.
Demands have not met. We will never stop protesting. Dr. Martin Luther King led. So what happened if your demands have not met? We will never stop protesting. So what happened if your demands have not met?
All right. This is the response to you critics, the usual suspects, who let's put our faces on this one, Tamasa. For those of you who criticize Mobile Molu, talking about we are coming back in 14 days, in 2 weeks, if the government do not adhere to our demands, we are coming back in 2 weeks. This is your answer. Those of you that criticize Mobile Molu, listen to Henry Costa, who also did not submit or present his petition, the June 7 petition. Journalists asked him, what will you do if your demands are not met? You didn't present your petition to the government. What will you do? Listen and listen well. Wilton Ketter, welcome to you on the YouTube channel.
We will never stop protesting. Dr. Martin Luther King led 8 peaceful protests. Mahatma Gandhi led many protests. Nelson Mandela led many protests. Change does not come easily. Freedom is not free. We will not stop until George Weah delivers on our demands. If George Weah fails, we will escalate to another level. And that level would be George Weah step down.
All right. Tamasa, that guy makes me laugh. All right. We will continuously protest until George Weah meets our demands. And if he doesn't, we will continue to protest and escalate it to another level. To George Weah stepping down. And we saw that campaign for George Weah to step down during their organization of December 30th, 2019. Between June 7, 2019 to December 30th, 2019, there were a series of protests. There were a series of protests every other day. What did Moba Molu say today? If our demands are not met, within 2 weeks, we are coming back on the streets. And this time, it will be massive. Son of a swine. Son of a goat. Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy. Okay? And just before the journalist asked him this question, he yeah. Let me read this comment from A.B. Conan. President Weah sent a high-level government official to receive the June 7 protest, despite the fact that Costa and other protesters were calling for the government dethronement. The protest today did not call for the dethronement of the government, and yet Boyka could not even get the courage to send officials to receive the petition. He did not. That's why I call his attitude unstatesmanlike. Pwah. Joma Jala. Pwah. Yeah. Josephus, money. Josephus, money. He said, oh, Mr. Gilman, the bad English there, that how we celebrate your birthday after. We celebrate after your birthday. Now, how we celebrate after your birthday? Pwah. Monique Walker, she said, how did you call him again? Son of my goat. Yellow belly, son of my swine, Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy. All right, this guy, what bothers me with Henry Costa, not him as a person. It is not about him as a person, but what comes out of his mouth. That impacts negatively on our young population. It's what bothers me. Okay? The insults to leaders is what bothers me. You recall when he berated the commissioners on NEC, the elections commissioners, called their names, insulted them, and everything. Do you remember that? Especially Josephine Kogar, that the only thing she knows is bedroom tactics. A lady with master's degree, Henry Costa, said the only thing she knows is bedroom tactics and to cook GB for her boyfriend. And those were the things that were on the national radio in Liberia. My auntie is following the broadcast. from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Mommy Wicks Yoko. She said, "Good evening, brother. I'm watching from Minnesota. Welcome to you there, Auntie Mommy. That's my aunt who calls me brother, and I'm so honored by that. Yeah, yeah. And my junior brother is here. What's up, Alvin T. Penno? I'm watching. How are you, big brother? I'm awesome, my man. Great to see you on here. Welcome to you. Everything's super full, my man. But I'll see you in a minute. But everything's super full. And you know what I mean, right? I mean, yeah. Yeah, Tamasai wanted to say something.
Oh no, Mr. Gilman. Yeah, the first thing I say, I think a family affair now. So, but however, yeah, you can continue.
Okay, thank you, thank you. And Riley Siaple says, "Is Yeke's insults on JNB bothering you too?" Yeke is from JNB. Yeke has never been a sedition. Yeke have always been an opposition. Listen to Darius DeLong, and you will understand the issue with Yeke. Darius DeLong said he does not have the moral standing, the testicular fortitude to condemn Yeke Koluba position today. Whatever insults Yeke reigns on Joseph Boyka, Darius DeLong in essence said Boyka deserves it. We cannot stop him, because when Yeke was doing it to George Weah yesterday, they all hailed him. They all hailed him. You remember when Yeke Koluba went to, when they first put the CPP together with all of the political leaders at the Unity Party headquarters in Congo Town at the time, when Yeke arrived there on the scene, you remember that? The 1,000 people that were in that yard, everybody had their cameras up. They were videotaping Yeke Koluba, celebrating him. It was the day that Mr. Bromskin, the late Charles Walker Bromskin, said, you remember that video we always play? Every 50 years, God and Angel Gabriel take a tour of his creation. And at this time, God and Angel Gabriel flew over Rwanda. And God asked Angel Gabriel, "What is that place?" And Gabriel said, "But God, you forgotten? You created that place. That's Rwanda." I said, "Oh, they fought a terrible war here, but the place looks decent. It looks nice. That's good job. Let's go." And they continue to fly over Ghana, Nigeria, same thing. God is asking, where is that place? But when they flew over Liberia, Charles Bromskin said, God just told Angel Gabriel, that's Liberia right there. So Angel Gabriel said, what do you mean by that? This was just exactly 1 year, 1 month after George Weah inauguration, when this merger of the opposition came to be. It was in January 2019 when Charles Bromsky made that comment. When he and Angel Gabriel flew over Liberia, that Liberia right there. And Angel Gabriel said, why? Why did you say that? And God said to Angel Gabriel, from the time I gave that country to those people, They have done nothing with it. It still the same. It's still the same. No development, nothing. And then when we listened to that tape, we said, well, the next time God flies over Liberia, he will not make it up. The first time we published that, people were concerned, said, but Gamer, what do you mean by that? Until we explain the story. Then they gravitated to it. So, Riley Siaple, that's your response. That's your answer. Go ask Darius DeLong, who do not have standing to condemn Yeke Koluba. The same thing Yeke did to George Weah, the same thing he is doing to Joseph Boakai. Why I did not like it at the time, I don't like it today, but I cannot stop Yeke Koluba. I will celebrate him. Tamasa, take it away. Let me answer my daughter quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give up. Yes, today I just want to just do a little bit on the protest. I think today was such a massive win for the civil society group and other youth groupings, that organized this July 17th protest. I know it's one of the biggest news currently around the world. There are a lot of international media headlines carrying on this particular event. I know there are a lot of things surrounding this. There are two groups of people. There are people from the government angle, especially from the Unity Party angle, trying to demean the protest, trying to render protest insignificant, try to put a lot of spin and try to bring some comparative analysis of other protests and what have you. But there is such a huge difference. The protests that were held on by Stan, a very big difference. But we see, how powerful when it comes to community organization. A huge, some massive result, because we saw her stand on their chairmanship, Chairman Molu, move in the various communities, the various districts, organizing people, discussing with the people. So you saw like ordinary citizens coming out today to express their dissatisfaction about the regime. But it was massive, Mr. Gilmore. It was massive.
It was.
But we don't find no of the biggest names, that control the body politics of our country. No, these were just organized by, a civil society group, and other youth grouping. And you saw how massive it was. A lot of international media headlines are capturing the scenario, talking about it.
Right.
Yeah. It's all over the place,
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's the contradiction, the lies and spins that were put on by the usual suspects. It's what got us to dig deeper. I was on the phone with a number of people today, and then when I was going in the Triple D files, right?
Yeah.
One person from Europe said, "Mr. Gilmore, what are you listening to?" I said, we are digging deeper. They said, Costa voice I hear. I said, yeah, we're opening the Costa files tonight. Yeah. Says he wants to get involved.
Yeah, that tendency, when that's competitive jealousy. He has that in his bloodline.
Right.
I'm talking about the Portuguese want to be Pele boy.
Yeah.
He has that. He has that. So sometimes he gets so afraid, when he sees some things. Can you imagine? For him to just come up and just try to demean these people,
Right.
And they try to castigate them and honor right, and at the end of the day, things just turn around.
Right.
And the Portuguese, want to be about now. We don't know his next stand.
No.
But it was a massive win for the Liberian people.
The Liberian people. Yeah. Stan stood her ground.
Yeah.
Her first ever organization of Liberians to bring Liberians together. You saw that the organization was awesome.
If you do some throwback analysis about protests in Liberia, it has always been centered around political parties organizing.
Right.
But you just see a civil society
group. I mean, they can say they try to associate Mobile Molu with CDC and a politician, but when Mobile Molu resigned his membership, when he resigned his membership and resigned his chairmanship and resigned his membership from CDC, they were laughing at CDC.
Yeah.
They were hailing Molu.
Yeah.
But now Molu organized this group and decided to do the Liberian people's work, because we have organizations like the Human Rights Commission. They are silent on a number of things.
But
the Council of Churches, KOK, my young brother KOK.
Don't talk about the Council of Churches at all.
He called that KOK.
The whole thing.
KOK calls them the Council of Hustlers.
From the time, Bishop of Francis. We'll talk about
Sheikh Kafuma Kamara.
Kolleh, right?
Sheikh Kafuma Kolleh, Kolleh.
The people.
That's their time.
Yeah.
That organization have lost prominence.
And the guys now they won't be playing a advisory role and other things.
They're on board of directors.
Yeah.
That's why they are Council of Hustlers. They are on board of directors. Eddie Belleman, Dillon also said the only thing that Yeke did was to change the name from Weah to Boakai. Thank you very much. And Mr. Stephen Kier, when you wish for it and dream for it and don't know how to do it, then you are a societal null. Make way for others. Dress right, dress. Good evening, my young brother. We are still following. Absolutely. Big brother, Mr. Kier and Nelly Kier. Welcome to all of you there. Great to see you on here. And Joe Benner. Joe Benner said, so seditious are protesting to sell more drugs. LOL. They lost their jobs selling drugs. And you believe those two young people that were on camera all by themselves, they're not in a group, they're not in a crowd, coming out to say that we protested because they stopped us from selling drugs. You don't see drug campaigns go and announce that we are selling drugs.
The girl bad.
The ones that look like people that sell drugs or they take drugs.
They take drugs. They are users.
They are users.
You don't see the person.
It's the same way. It's the same way. We saw one or two placards and it said, I think I have those placards. Let's see if we can put them up. They say, and Joseph Boakai even made reference of it. That Joseph Boakai, you can't lie. There's one man all by himself. Just that's the statement Joseph Boakai referenced in his speech today. He said, I saw, they said only two people, Joe Benner laughing. There's the post right here. Look at how the man holding this placard. And go and look at the various placards from Stan. Stan printed, they went to the print shop and printed billboards.
Yeah.
They didn't print no poster sheet. They did not. My man, just go take that picture quick and just go sit down.
And then we'll capture it.
We'll capture it and publish it.
You know?
And spray it. Yeah. Now the other woman in the car said she was injured by the glass, but you can't see no blood.
No.
That Holy Mary. she not do mad business, but she pregnant.
Yeah, Holy Mary can do that.
Holy Mary can do that. And we believe that we careless Christians will believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy Mary get our experience. No.
Holy Mary get our experience. So there's the one guy, and one guy was right. He said there's two people, and there's the other person. All right.
And most of the people in the inner corner.
The inner corner. The inner corner.
So they get their own camera people.
They get their own camera people.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We take it right here. We just go.
Can
you man?
Yeah. And say that look at the spelling of investigation. Investation.
What is it?
Yeah.
I can see up there. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Suspension without investigation.
Investigation.
Like investigation, they say investigation.
Yeah, no. I don't want to get fined.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay. So Joe, Benda, you understand what we're saying here? With all the thousands of people that were out there today in their numbers, okay? These are the two things that the two people that Boakai recognized. All right? Yeah. These are the two people that Boakai recognized. Despite the fact, let me show you a stand poster. And then you see, you tell us whether you see the poster here by Stan?
Yeah.
Eh? You see it?
Yes.
It on their t-shirts, it in their hand. The billboards, the banners. Yeah. Let's call it that way. Banners.
Yeah, the banners. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Look at there's a stand right here. These are the protesters, not the first two that we show you. No. And Jessica, MJ said she was bleeding, but no blood. Now, white blood, she was bleeding, she was sweaty. Her white blood cells. Now, what was coming outside? Striker Lawrence, welcome to you. Alexander Boniface, Emmanuel Hayes said, what camera cannot do does not exist. Tell me about it. Yeah. And Farafin, every time they try to lie, they expose themselves. Every time. All right. But first, let's go to the protest itself today in Monrovia. All right. We told you quite a bit about the Costa files. Yeah. No, I wanted to show you something from the June 7 protest. Something that was not part of today's protest, which made it successful, very successful, and a civil society organization that did not have any political party involvement, whether they were endorsed by CDC youth group or the women group whatsoever.
These are auxiliary groups.
Auxiliary groups, yeah.
Yeah, within.
Mm-hmm. Cecilia Framer said that Justina Taylor reloaded. Absolutely. Like the cash reloaded, right? Martha Hammer, she said the white blood cells. Yep, that's it. Absolutely. And let me read this from Alec Kolu there in Laganta. Good morning, GHT family. Thanks for the update tonight. The guys were used by the Unity Party people. Unity Party people plan to put people among us with guns. But that was exposed again. So they came up with that evil idea. But we always ahead of them. Absolutely. Alex, welcome to you there. All right. So this piece right here, you will see Henry Costa calling for Mo Ali, the Darius DeLong, the various leaders of various parties to come to his location to either address the press or whatsoever. But he was calling for them. The very Amos Tweh that he was talking against, that they had no standing to call for the removal of George Weah. He's in bed with Amos Tweh and Unity Party in this June 7 protest. The unstable Sanama swine, the Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pele boy that was calling people Sanama swines today. At this time. Wow. Wow.
And we have that today because the government was trying to vilify us before we even protested, and that was pretty much unfair. So I'm very glad, and I show you these people here, they will remain peaceful. What even gladdens my heart even more is the fact that we've made the Bloomberg News, we've made the Washington Post, we've made Reuters, we've made CNN. Somebody got to go make an announcement on the stage. So we got to find somebody else to do it. You know what I mean? Wait. Go there and tell all the leaders here. On the women pay, all the leaders here, all of that. Yeah, please. That's right.
You heard that? Let play one more time. Let roll it. You heard that? He's sending for all of the leaders. Yuri, Mo Ali, Amos Tweh, DeLong, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. He's sending for everybody. That wasn't in the protest today. There were no political leader in the protest today.
Go there and tell all the leaders here. On the women pay, all the leaders here, all of that. Yeah, please. That's right. More is in the trunk. All the leaders here, all of that.
The guy in the pink shirt there, isn't that the guy from Bomi County?
Yeah, Sano Johnson there.
Sano Johnson.
Yeah, former Senator Sano Johnson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sano Johnson there. From the MPP. now, sir, at least the pictures are giving trying to reflect my memory to see most of the players at the time. Because, yeah, because you're calling their names. You know, can you imagine Women P, the Secretary General, the Chairman of Unity Party?
Unity Party.
P, yeah. He's now the current Lands and Mine Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah, Women P. I mean, it was 100%, you know, opposition political actors that, you know, organized the June 7 protest. And he came from the ALP. That was you're calling political leader Ure. Yeah.
They were all on the ground.
Yeah.
They were all on the ground.
This is the first, I mean, it been a very long having experienced civil society organizing a successful protest like this.
But since
they always been, you know, around political parties and political actors coming together, you know, to stitch a protest.
Right.
This is the first where you find a civil society group, you know, organizing themselves. In fact, you saw them going to the communities.
Yep.
Building consensus with the people in the communities, in the rural districts,
right.
Informing them about the essence of the protest. We saw that for a month. They did that. And we saw the result with the downpour of rain.
The downpour of rain. The rain.
And there people got to be very mindful. Because we know, I mean, we're scared of rain already. For rain to be falling at that level, and the people came out. You found old people, young people coming out.
Yeah.
Expressing their grievances. And then from all angles, not even from one place, we found those that are coming from Butcher Island. Before you talk about those from the Cinco Belt and the other from District 7, the Crackdown area, the West Point area.
Yeah.
It was a great success today.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the police and Boaga government clamped down on the movement of the people. Yeah. That wasn't a character or characteristics of the June 7 protest by the Weah government. We didn't see the placement of barbed wire fence, the razor fence, cordon off the streets with heavily armed police. Yeah. No go zone. Everywhere was free. Yeah, everywhere was free to go. And what her name? No, that's Amadou Kamara. Amadou said, Mr. Gimmer, there was no cooking in the streets today. Nobody carried gun. It was peaceful. Thank you.
Yes.
But Henry Costa told us that Yeke Kolleh had 2 guns. When the government said Yeke had guns, Costa said no. Dillon said no. There was nobody there with guns. But when he and Yeke fell out, he came and said, yeah, look at you. That man, because we support that, you know, the man had 2 guns. Eh? Boaga, the man had guns. The man had 2 guns.
And that's true, Mr. Gilman. Look, I told the people, I said, look, the history about violent protest, if we try to retrospect on this thing, you always believe that the police and the national security apparatus always instigate these things. I said the only time we got to know it was under President George Weah, 6 years.
Yeah.
We believe that yet it is true. Whenever protest goes violent, it always comes
at the hands
from
of
the angles of the national security.
Yeah, law enforcement. Yeah.
Law enforcement. But for the 6 years, under President Weah, looking at his mandate, looking at his policy, the way he wanted the country to be run, and looking at, he believed in the tenets of democracy and the right for people to assemble to protest. And you see, it's not just came from his lips, but you saw it through the actions of the security apparatus.
Yeah.
Under President Weah, people march freely. People, in fact, protests were like people use it now as merrymaking. So they could just jump like, you know, They say go and protest.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you get something to eat, you get water to drink,
Yeah.
and then be able to go home.
But people were doing it.
President Weah,
People were doing it for their daily bread.
yeah,
They were holding protests, like
Yeah.
knowing that Patrick Sudu will carry food for them.
go for them.
Yeah.
And the next thing President Weah did, he always attached significance when it comes to his citizen protesting.
Yeah.
He listened to them. It's just that the guys, because they were talking about threatening the president, they want his head, they want to drag him out.
You want to drag it?
Well, you saw when the ladies organized that protest, they requested for the president to come down.
Yeah.
And their protest, it was received, and in fact, action was taken.
Action was taken. He came down,
He came down.
Some of the women tried to disrespect him. They would not shake his hand.
They will not shake his hand.
Yeah.
You know. So if you look at the template for 6 years under President Weah, we know now that whenever things go out of control, it is not the citizens. And today, with all the intimidation, shooting up the stuff in the air. I mean, nobody come in and say try in the water or the kind of, but just some intimidation to intimidate the people.
That intimidation, that waste of
and you wasting taxpayer money. Nobody doing anything. There's not. You didn't do your assessment. You didn't try it like 1 week or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, yeah.
But the day, like the morning of the day of the protest,
on camera, thinking that people would be afraid.
Yeah. You know. Instead, these people were able to break and come through the storm.
They braved the storm. They went through the weather.
And
they said, but that's the song we play when Jen McBorough made a donation for $100 yesterday.
Yeah.
The song we play, Come Rain or Shine.
And
come rain or shine, we will be out there. Right?
And now what happened? Exactly what happened. The rain came down and they were there. With the water, candle, and everything shooting up. The bulldoze and they came. And they read a petition.
Yeah.
The brown people heard it live. That's why a responsible civil society gave kudos to stand. I really admire them today. And I have no doubt in Chairman Malu, he has played different roles in different capacities. He came from the civil society background. He was the first Liberian ever by 2005 something to announce the War Crime Code. So in somebody that had that particular stamina, he's been there before even said he found another way to serve in a political party, and he's back on base. Right. So for people to be even talking about this, he came from the civil society background. And there where he learned all his things. And he proved that a responsible civil society with definite vision and plans and well-organized thought with specific things that they are requesting the government to do. And the people bought it because he spoke the minds of the people.
He did.
Yeah. And they were there.
Let's say hi to Miss Grace Doe, following on the YouTube channel. Welcome to you there. She says, Mr. Gilmer, well done. Well done to you as well for following us here tonight. Please don't hesitate to subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? And Dubon Hill, thank you. Right at the close of the show last night, Dubon Hill sent, I think, let me look at it before I make a mistake. I think he said, he said, but it came in time and it was delivered to he said $40.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he was one of the last persons that sent. And then Victoria Musulue Townsend. She sent $100 Australian to Mars SP Pelu. And Mars sent that money to me, and it was like what, $58.
Okay.
Yeah, they converted to US dollar was $58. Okay. So we we raised a total of 400,
Wow.
no, 535, $38 from here on my end. And Paula Orita read too. I think she got like $60 as well. So from my end, I was able to send the money to her. $530 I sent to her this morning around 2 a.m. Yeah, how I told you we announced your name last night. I think you sent $20. We announced your name last night, Miss Tote from Iowa. So we did send that money to Paula Orita Reto, Miss, the wife of my bishop. And I got a text from her around 4 o'clock this morning that she was able to remit that money as well to Monrovia. So we'd like to say thanks to all of you that came through last night on the show with your widow's mite. You came in at a time that it was mostly needed, but we heard from Mobile Molu today that they will be out in 2 weeks, and so we hope we can come together in the interim to see what we can do to sustain. Yeah, this is not, like we always say here, it's not a want to move. Yeah, it's not a want to move. And Victoria Addy is asking a good question. She said, Mr. Gamer, where is Anthony Hill? It's been a long time since I've seen him on the show. That's true. That's true. Anthony Hill is in Texas, and I think I should have his number somewhere. I will try to reach out to him, but he been on the show once or twice. I will try to find out from him. He should be all right. He's in Texas, in the Dallas area. All right. Thanks for asking. And please remind me, okay? Send me a text message so that I don't forget. Yeah. And this from Cecilia Freeman. All those watching the show on the YouTube channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please do. All right. So that YouTube, Facebook know that real human being and following us. Yeah.
Now, no, there are no Kubau.
No Kubau there.
Like you show me that name, so I don't know.
Yeah. It means ghost. Spirit.
Okay, yeah, no ghost.
No ghost spirit.
No yeah, real human beings.
Yeah, real human being. And Masalan Demi, that's Mas SP Pelu. Say hello, Daddy, and our dynamic GHT family. Welcome to you there. I just spoke about you sending me the money from Victoria Musulu Townsend. Thank you very much. You guys in Australia, I mean, we gotta try to visit over there very, very soon. You are very, very supportive. Everything we do, you come through. Yeah. Welcome. All right. And no doubt. Stephen Kier. Well, Michael, I came on briefly last night, but went back off because I was tired. But you got our backs. The next 2 weeks, Chief, no doubt. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And A.B. Kolleh, no, it's not want to move. Never. It's we go. It's we go. Joe Tweh, you in Monrovia tonight? Welcome to you there, my man. Welcome there, Joe Tweh from Harrisburg is in Monrovia tonight. Good to see you on here, brother, man. Welcome. And Alvin Smith, yo, good morning from my mama Liberia. Welcome to you there on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Alvin Smith from Mama Liberia. Great to see you on here as well. Okay, so we are discussing, folks, the protest today. The protest was today, July 17, 2025. What did the protest yield? The numbers, police crackdown, the weather. Did the central government function in totality today? Were banks and businesses open? Joseph Human Boakai on Statesman Remarks about the protesters, the petition and demands, the return to another protest in 2 weeks if the drone photos and spins by the usual suspects. Overall, your take about the protest and organization. What is your take about the protest and organization today? Okay. And then after we discuss all of these subtopics, we'll come to President Weah's message that he sent to Liberians and the protesters via social media today. What did you make of it? Comparing that to Joseph Boakar's statement about he saw two people, or it were two people who were protesting. Like the two people that they pay a couple of $100 to, to go and take picture and post. You know, it's sad. It's sad when a leader, supposedly a leader of a country, is not, you know, it's out of touch with reality, so to speak. Yeah, that's how you put it. Out of touch with reality. That's what happened today with Joseph Boakar. It should not be strange to any one of us, this old man's attitude. It should not be strange because yeah. And I like that Farafay. Farafay said $100 Liberian for clarity. I like the folks on the platform, Tamasa. there are people saying, Mr. Kevin, why you let them read all the comments? You be taking our time. It's good.
It's
people,
good.
People, yeah. People devote their time to type in one or two comments. Read it, speak about it. You know, to be happy to hear the names and their comments being read and all of that. Yeah. And not let Wister Epidural, who came here, first comment she wrote, she insulted me. I mean, I don't get it. Eh? Just like you are somebody's mom, I'm somebody's dad.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But those are the people who Henry Costa got their minds, you know, confused, conditioned to believe in anything he says. They don't reason for themselves. Yeah. We can't play you all of those files by Henry Costa. Things he said, how he vacillated from one bidder to the other. A.B. Connor said he's for the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf during the Harry Greaves murder. He was speaking against it. I listened to Henry Costa describe the murder of Harry Greaves. I was like, wow. Then he interviewed the widow, Precious Andrews. The woman went in studio with Costa, and Costa was like almost crying when he saw the pictures, describing the pictures of Harry Greaves. And then he switched because of money. I was like, wow. Are you for real? Are you kidding me now? You cannot listen to Henry Costa describe the murder, the gruesome murder of Harry Greaves, and his 360 or 720 on that case, on that story. And you know 720? That is double 360. Tamasa.
That times two.
Pwah. Makes a double 360, 720 from that conversation, from that advocacy. All right? And then you still follow this man. Then when they lose and President Weah became president, within months, he's on board with CDC. Yeah, he was paid $50,000. Thank you, Martha. He was paid 50,000. He spoke about it. I will go back deep into the archive, the Triple D department, and we'll be able to pull those audios or those files. Yeah. And Prince Capper said, Mr. Gamer, we don't listen to those people. We love your show. Thank you very much, Prince K. Capper. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. And Otaka, Kahu, they are brainwashed by the criminal Henry Costa and Rusty old man Joseph Boyka, Mr. Gamer. Absolutely. Alberto Bolukish, my dancing partner, how are you? Good to see you on here tonight. Welcome. Okay, so let's go back to our conversation here. We just talk about the police crackdown, the weather.
Yeah.
Did you follow? Did you get any information about central government? I know civil servants, a lot of them, they didn't go to work today.
No.
They didn't work today. I know some stores did not open, like I don't want to say their names because yeah, I know some stores, businesses did not open. All right. Banks, people were on, I mean, there was, I don't know if the banks were open fully or people were scared. I think they play it by whatsoever, you know. That makes the protest to be very, very successful. We said it last night. Even if you stay home, it's a protest.
Yeah.
If you stay home, it's a protest because a protest is going on to call attention of government to some ills, societal ills. And he said, me, I'm going to work today. I protest there before somebody can go hear me or somebody can go do something to me. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people took some precaution. So the way they're fluently where maybe activities on a normal day, it was seen like that today.
Mm-hmm.
But I think even say look at the traffic, right?
Right.
Even say from the Butcher Island, the way sometimes you see traffic jam, you know.
No traffic.
In the morning hour, you see, you know, a lot of people decide to hold on. They didn't get on the street. Yeah, there were a lot. There are a lot of people try to just take some precaution, so they didn't show up.
No.
Yeah. So you know, it was just like everybody just want to see, you know, what will happen. And surprisingly, when they start seeing people are pulling out under that race, you know, but they see it serious.
Right.
So we just hold on and see. Let it day pass. Let's see how it goes. So. Basically normal activity. No, it was not at all that normal today. Yeah, there were a lot of people, you know, just decided that look, let us just stay and watch the process to see, you know, how it goes. So yeah, for banks, maybe I don't know, but looking at the situation, I mean, Mr. Gilmore,
I mean,
will take more precaution than anybody
else. Moreover was as quiet as Sepe chicken. Let's do our own Sepe chicken. Moreover was as quiet as Sepe chicken.
How can a bank be open when you see police, the mood of the police,
and
on social media, people watching them at their very home, see them moving, patrolling the street.
Right.
It was not normal at all.
You know,
it was not normal.
Absolutely. Not normal at all. Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, it was a great success, Mr. Gilmore. We'll keep drumming it because we know how to organize how it is, you know. So that's why normally you don't find civil society, you know, involve themselves, you know, in this, you know, because sometimes it's just so difficult because they are not connected with the people.
Right.
But, you know, Malo and Stand, you know, it's the method that they have and the system and structure they put in place you know, it makes it so effective, you know,
It
to
is.
reach out to the people.
Right.
You know, they had their cells, you know. Normally you're hearing talking about their cells in the various districts, and they were able to go there and had town hall meeting. Can you imagine? You know, our state continue to engage their people like this. And looking at the first protest, the second one, as I said, will be louder. It will be huge.
Absolutely. And
hoping that the demand will change, the demand will be elevated as well.
Absolutely. And you know, we heard the Brazilian Portuguese wannabe yellow belly swan, cinnamon swan talk about their next protest. They will protest over and over and again, and the demands will increase and blah blah blah. So what make his statement different from that of Mobile Molu today?
No.
Eh?
Nothing different. Only thing Molusa was highly professional.
Molu was professional.
Very professional.
Nobody
Nobody
accused Molu of being a sellout.
No.
Of taking money from the government.
No.
And compromising the protests.
No.
The Fadiga brothers came out and said Henry Costa was compromised. He sold out the protest the night before.
The night before the protest.
Because we did receive the petition before they will even go out.
Yeah.
That night.
Even said former Representative Rufus Newver.
Rufus Newver came out and blasted him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
They informed the Liberian people that the man already sold the petition.
The petition.
Yeah. Before he even said day breaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Samson M. Kahu Jr. I love how seditious conducted themselves during the protests. That proved to the Liberians that 2029 will not be for joke. I am too happy for that. Absolutely. Yeah. And Monique Walker, he's a foolish picking. Yeah.
Monique.
Yeah.
You can just throw it out there. Just throw it out and just relax.
Just go, pwah, pwah. King Shaku from Bangkok. My man, you didn't tell me you made it to Bangkok from Nairobi. Anyway, great to see you and welcome. Yeah. Bangkok, welcome to you. Raleigh, see I play. My man, you just don't be the Costa who jumps from here and there. You just jumping from numbers to numbers. You said Mobile Molu had raised 25,000 from around the world for the protest today. Then you come back and say to have a successful protest, you need at least 150,000. So, how you look at this protest today? If your number is right that Mobile Molu got 25,000 from around the world, which is not true. Okay? Which is not true. How can you come back to say you need 150,000? Money is not all to it. Had it been for money, people that came out today, Tamasa, they were not paid to come out. Nobody handed them $10, $5, say, y'all go out there. They were not paid to come out. People came out on their own volition. Yeah. Okay? They came out because of what they are going through to express themselves. Okay? Yeah. Musa Brown, welcome to you.
The thing is glaring. If you see, some of those interviews while the people were, they were marching, going towards the Capitol building, these journalists were able to just get some clips from, those people that were marching. There was a lady that came, the lady said, well, I have worked for 2 months. I haven't taken pay from MCC. And other have saying that, look, we are the Ministry of State and they just branded us to be seditions and they throw out as Liberians.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? And there are many. there are many concerns.
Many concerns.
Promises that even there are even some people, they were not maybe even said members of partisan of the United Party, but they voted for Mr. Boakai based on his campaign messages that he gave them.
Right.
For example, there are other civil servants that believe that they could have rolled back this whole harmonization process. So the only thing, well, look, once we let Boakai, the harmonization process will be cancelled and they will bring her back to status quo.
You're right.
That's what they believe. But after almost going to 2 years, that particular system is not working.
It's not working.
No.
It's not
working. You see where the disappointment is coming from? And that disappointed expectation. They expecting that thing would have rolled back, but now it's not working. So they got to come up.
They have to.
Those that believe that President Weah was the cause that NGO leave. And once they bring Boakai back, the entire NGO will come.
Will come.
Today, we are going almost to 2 years. They can't experience that anymore. So there are many. So all these things, the motorball rallies, the keke,
Yeah.
all these things, there are many factors that motivated the people to come out. It has nothing to do with money. They come to express themselves and they come to fight for their rights.
Fight for their rights.
Yeah, and their livelihoods. Look at the Ministry of Transport. What is transpiring there? You found out that even some people within the system, from the police director to the justice minister, they are part and parcel of that particular group, that new consensus that they just signed. They are part of it. Today, almost 200 plus employees from the Ministry of Transport will be laid out.
Yeah.
How can these people survive?
How?
So there are many factors that will be the center point to rally people to come up and express their grievances to their government. So it has nothing to do with money.
No.
Nothing to do with money, Mr. Gilman.
Absolutely not.
It's a genuine cost.
It is.
When you see yourself into it, that's the problem. What can bring people when you see yourself into it? You come out because it's about you. It is not about Molu. It is not about Stan.
No.
No, it is about the people.
The people. The people. Afsata Mailer from Soul Clinic, community there in Liberia, says, good morning, GHT family. I'm watching live from Soul Clinic community. Good to be on the show tonight. Criminal Pape called Boakai will feel the heat from the Liberian people in this country. And A.B. Conan said, how can a president be so tone deaf to the plight of its citizens, to make mockery of their planted individuals? And A.B., that takes us to...
We're funny placards.
Yeah, we're funny placards. Funny placards.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
That takes us to this clip right here. And then I want you to listen to the audience, okay? So that you get the feel, the understanding that those two people that we showed you earlier with those placards were planted among the people. Before Joseph Boakai will finish reading his statement, the people were laughing and clapping. You have to have a knowledge or information about it, right? Sure. You have to. Listen to Joseph Boakai here.
Somebody sent me somebody who two protesters, one of them, I don't know, he said he's protesting. He said because Boakai can't lie. If they can't lie, we just wait. And the other one was protesting that he protested because we're not giving you a chance to sell drugs because I had you. Very good protest. But a country 178 years, our young people, somebody sent me somebody who, two protesters, one of them, I don't know, he said he's protesting. He said, because, well, I can't lie. If they can't lie, we just wait. And the other one was protesting that he protested because we're not giving him a chance to sell drugs because I had it. Very good protest. But
Yeah, it's ridiculous as a president for the nation. It's a serious matter here.
Very serious.
Very serious matter. And to see a man at the age of 80, and then he lost his sense of direction.
Moses Balu says this president is very insensitive.
Yeah, another place there, you know. So I just say he just lost his sense of direction.
Yeah,
and it's disturbing to hear the president. You know, men, women, mothers expressing their grievances. A lady, her two sons killed by police violence.
Yeah.
He didn't see that on the placard?
No, he didn't see that.
He didn't see the lady that worked for 2 months. She's not yet been paid.
Yeah. He didn't see that placard.
You know, it just show how, you know, sometimes yeah, he's lack of, yeah, he lacks, you know, as others say, insensitive, but he lacks certain conscience. I don't think he has conscience now. I think the leadership have been clouding. That conscience has been vanished.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest surprise will be coming. And by then, I think, you know, the layers will build up onto the one that happens that just took place today. Because it is not a joke.
No.
Yeah, it's a serious business, Mr. Gilman.
It is.
People are suffering. You know, normally we use that word, people are suffering. But it is true. It is true. If you see people coming on the street under the rain, nobody, not to say were organized by major political parties, organized by these elites or former presidential candidates or former president, as Waka were part of one of these protests. And then with all of those things that happen today, international media, headlines, carrying out this information, carrying out this particular protest. But you only see the two persons, the guy that in the corner.
Yeah.
So you see, so the men are in the corner, way in the corner. I know what kind of play that president. So the play that the camera that they the government lens camera went and
he's too deaf.
Capture.
Yeah, he's too
and those that walk on the main road on the street.
On the street. You didn't see them. You didn't see them.
You didn't see them.
No.
Yeah. So though he think that he can make mockery out of the people, but no, he making mockery out of himself.
Right.
Yeah. But he'll get to know, and then by then it will be very late for him. Others say he's very insensitive. Absolutely, it is true. 100%, I believe that. Because by his saying these things, that means he has lost his conscience and he doesn't have a heart.
No.
Yeah, to govern. Yeah.
We have the statement of the president, His Excellency George Manuel Weah. I know some people don't like for me to call him president, but
once the president is always a president.
Once a president, always a president. Jawala Pluwa, I believe this president don't know what's going on. He is responding to what they tell him. And Wilhelmina Okai, because President Trump said very good English, so JNB is saying very good protest. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. I can see the other one.
No, don't see it only there. Don't swallow that one, right?
James Kolleh Galakba, the young farmer. I am watching live from Liberia. Feed Yourself Agriculture Initiative Incorporated, head office in Tinshu Town, Salaye District, Lofa County. Welcome there. I said
Hello,
it right?
James. Long time, man. James Galakwa, long time, man. Great brother. Thank you for your work there, man.
Yeah. Did I say it right? Tinshu or Tinsu?
Come again?
Tinsu or Tinshu?
What?
The town that he said he's in.
Oh, but Tinsu town.
Tinsu?
Salaye District.
Salaye District, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got Wayne Chu, they got
Yeah. The Salaye area, I think it's almost like the before you get to the Lawmans, because the Palace, the town that border between Bonk and Lofa County.
Right.
Yeah. I think so. Maybe I'm right, but I know James will read back.
Later,
I left from there for long. So now I'm not guaranteed straight, James.
Later, Dumba, my goodness, this old man is a shame. He makes me sick. Yeah, he makes me sick. Make yeah. And a Robert Black Diamond. That particular guy was probably planted in the crowd to say that. Absolutely, they were planted. We knew that ever since. Yeah. And Melvin told Cooper, welcome to you. And Robert Black Diamond said, no real drug dealer will come on camera to say that his drugs are not selling anymore. Just think about it.
And then the police, and you'll not be arrested.
You'll not be arrested.
And then be arrested.
Before Black Diamond came on, didn't we say that, Tamasa?
Who said it?
Yeah.
You're planted, You
were planted. Now,
Yeah.
somebody can be selling drugs and come out and say, I'm selling drugs.
I'm selling drugs.
Yeah. And Confident D, Mr. Gilmore, the UPen's chief of staff, Stanton, and hateful Remy Gray were talking Tabata today. I partly listened to them, but now what we call it the usual suspects. Yeah. Henry Yango, welcome to you there. Morris Pacey. Good morning, Chief. I am President watching live from Grand Cape Mount County. King Joe, welcome to you. And Zuo Ira. I'm surprised that Eugene Fagon is not all over Facebook to explain about the protest failure. Instead, he is posting he and his children. That's a good observation there, Miss Ira. And a woman, Labra Love, welcome to you there from Michigan. He said, you are right, Mr. Sa. No doubt. And and Dorothy, these are you. Of course, Boyka don't know what's going on around him. His brain is down. And that's a quote from Jeremiah Bankun. Right? His brain is down.
At least he'll get a pimple. I think it's time for him.
Yeah. The man. You said the man who bought Pampers for me. I'm buying him Pampers now.
No,
because
he had the same age of the man.
Yeah, the same age. So the brain is going down. Etta Gay, welcome to you there. Good to see you. Let's say hi to A.B. Kolleh. Introduce himself quickly, and then we're gonna read President Weah's.
Welcome to you there.
President Weah's statement, and then we continue from there, and then we'll begin to wrap up. A.B., welcome.
Hey, my brother. Let me say good evening.
And
good evening. Hey, Delano, how's it going, man?
Yeah, going great. I'm so energized, very excited.
I know, right? Let me say good evening to all of the followers, both at home and abroad.
No doubt.
Let me take this opportunity to commend the effort of the Liberians that gathered in the rain today to exercise constitutional rights. Right. Indeed, it was a huge success. That's what I call about a concerted effort. I think that's what the result yielded today or yesterday. Of course, the time have changed down.
Yeah.
But indeed, kudos to the organizers and all of the supporters, and of course, the Liberians in particular.
Right.
You know, my brother, just before I proceed, I know, Delano, I mean, you're from Lofa, and you don't know the geographic layout of your county, my man. Salaya district is predominantly, I mean, the Pele.
My man, don't
I said that the Pele.
Don't bring us spoon. Don't bring us spoon.
Between the Pele and the Loma.
Tamasa, I backing you up here. Don't bring spoon and I said do a few over here. Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah. But on a serious note, my brother, you know, I've been trending. I remind you have a president that is tone deaf.
Absolutely.
The insensitivity is just glaring, and the vindictive behavior and the divisive attitude of this president.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of manifests itself on a daily basis. Because President Weah, I think he was just like 2 months or 3 months in power, and the students
began to protest.
stopped his motorcade.
Yeah.
And he made his duty to get there and speak to them, to talk to them. Joseph Boakai, you got thousands of Liberians outside. They're registering a concern to you. And you're standing on the podium making mockery out of it, talking about somebody said that I can't lie. And he laughed about it, meaning to say, he's telling you that indeed that person was wrong, I can lie. That's what it means.
Yeah.
And besides, those are plenty of people.
Plenty of people.
Can you imagine an isolated man standing all by himself with a placard in his with a picture?
Yeah, he did a picture.
And you have a president attending to an official function. And almost instantly, he has such an information.
Yeah.
They tell you that indeed it was pre-med, it was calculated already that we're gonna come up with something here to distract the whole thing and trivialize it.
Yeah.
And people should not even buy into that gibberish. But you know, the notion that they keep reminding people that these people or the Liberians in majority, as long as they don't support all, meaning to say they are not level-headed, they are not educated. That's what they're trying to continue to portray over there.
Yeah.
When you have a man with a Blamado bachelor degree, Blamado, forever since he had was upon.
Ever since.
Yeah.
Still on degree, way back.
Way back. And then you're talking and you're laughing, talking about, but because that was something that they planted those guys in there. What kind of drug dealer are you going to sell? Then why couldn't the police arrest those people if they presented themselves as drug dealers?
Drug dealers. Those are users.
But
you look at our pictures, and they were
organized to do those things. They were organized to do it. Because they were isolated. They were not even in the mix of the people doing those things.
No.
They were isolated, but those are things that they wanted to take away. Now, as a president, if you are sensitive to the plight of the people, those are not the things, those are not the trivial things you rely on. The next thing you say, I get your concern, and in my capacity as president for all Liberia, we will try to have to address the concern.
How to remedy
he's speaking as a
statement.
Statement that is willing to reconcile the people. But no, not Joseph Boakai. He's never gonna do that.
No.
You know? But again, my brother, it's great to be here, man. And I'm happy that today the representation of the Liberians, indeed, it was very wonderful.
Right.
They exercise their constitutional right to do that.
No doubt. Thank you. We're gonna read a couple of comments, and then we're gonna read the statement by His Excellency President George Mane Weah for the protesters and the protest today. Samson M. Mahu Jr. Exactly what happens in this country. Absolutely. Some of us are tired with their lies, mostly, especially President Joseph Boakai. This old man can really lie. He came to rescue himself to the detriment of the Liberian people. Liberians, we need to stand on our grounds and educate them about the functions and how government operates. Thank you so much for this show. I am texting you from Ganta City, Nima County this morning. I love to be called the voice of the voiceless. Samson Kahu Jr., thank you very much. And hopefully we'll get to see much of you on this platform. And you are welcome anytime, okay? Our telephone numbers are all over the place, and I'll be posting them for your calls momentarily.
I know, right? So that you
yeah.
can give us an update from Nima County anytime you get a chance.
Absolutely. And Stephen Kier, he may have forgotten that this is how April 14 Res Riot started. And today alone, I watched over 8 demonstrations to include Nigeria, Togo, Ghana, California, and Sierra Leone, among others. These are not good signs for any smart leader to take for granted. Absolutely. And Mary Yempa, watching from Cinco Airfield. Welcome to you there. So good morning from my end. I'm watching from Cinco Airfield. Welcome. And Princess Bay Taylor, you say wetting? Way back degree? Yes, sir. You can speak good English. Yes, sir. All right. So that takes us to the statement released today by President George Weah.
Oh, you're muted.
Huh?
Oh, I saw you're muted.
No. Official statement by His Excellency President George Mane Weah, former President, Republic of Liberia, for immediate release. Monrovia, Liberia, July 17, 2025. I wish to commend the ongoing efforts of all Liberians who continue to exercise their constitutional rights to peaceful assembly and protest. In every functioning democracy, the voices of the people must be heard, and heard clearly. Every organized protest that reflects the will of the people deserves respect, protection, and attention, not intimidation, sabotage, or dismissal by the Boakai government. Let it be known that the success of any protest is not measured by who is absent or present, but by the collective commitment of the people to speak truth to power. We are all members of various coalitions and political affiliations, but above all, we are citizens of the Republic of Liberia, a sovereign people with inviolable rights. To the leadership of STAN, headed by Moba Molu, and all those who continue to stand up in the wake of the Boakai government's bad governance and call for justice, accountability, and good governance, I salute your courage and resolve. Remain peaceful, remain principled, and do not lose focus. Liberia is and must always remain bigger than any one person, group, or political party. Let us all stand firm in the truth. Liberia first, Liberia foremost, Liberia always. Never surrender your right to be heard. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for Liberia. God bless Liberia. George Mane Weah Sr., former President, Republic of Liberia. That was the statement there released by His Excellency President George Weah today to climax the protests, or as a way of saying to the Liberian people that came out today, stand up. We do support this. We started this peaceful initiative. In fact, we decriminalized the free speech, and nobody was punished during my government for that. We did not harass, intimidate, or stop protesters. We did not barricade the roads with barbed wire fence and shot water candles in the air when nothing was there, nobody was there. We didn't do any of those things. We didn't go chasing citizens off the streets because we didn't want them to assemble. We didn't do none of that. Stand up for your rights, but be peaceful, be calm, be resolute, and resolve. Your takeaway, Delano Tamasa.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore, the wise man. I think I read the president, statement today. The first thing that came to mind, I said politically, his statement was very strategic. It was thoughtful and well balanced. I mean, he spoke his mind, and he spoke the way he believed how governance should be. And his statement, it has reflected his activities as he was president and how he governed. So I salute him for that. I believe he's a man of peace. And one of the ways that you know that someone is peaceful is to always try to hear from those that people think they are not important in the society.
Right.
You always create an avenue for that. You remember a first protest within 2 months, the university students came out, and he was so concerned. And the moment he got to know what was unfolding, immediately he stepped in. Within 3 months, he was able to digitalize the University of Liberia and went as far as making all public universities or colleges free.
Yeah.
So can you imagine? There where you find a leader that listened. There where you know from. So his statement was profound. It was thoughtful, well balanced. And he speak, truth. And he speak. Look, one of the things I like is said, do not surrender. I think do not give us your right. I really love that. At the conclusion, it said, never surrender your right to be heard. Stand up for your rights and stand up for Liberia. It was well thoughtful, well organized, well structured, and well balanced. And I just want to extend my gratitude to the former president of the Republic of Liberia.
Absolutely. Welcome. Thank you very much. Abi, Kolleh, your thoughts and takeaway from the president's statement today.
Yeah, I mean, that was a responsible statement issued by President Weah. And, and he gave his view and support to the tenets of democracy, that indeed this is enshrined in our Constitution. If you are displeased and you see that your nation is moving in the wrong direction,
stand up.
These are the tools that the Constitution gave you to make use of. You can stand up and register that, and indeed, he was glad that it was done today.
Right.
President Weah is an embodiment of tolerance and the feelings for human being. He's an embodiment of that.
Right.
When people started demonstrating, they started registering their displeasure over certain things. He didn't only stop to talk to University of Liberia students.
No.
He decided to enact, to decriminalize
the free speech. Yeah.
And they make sure they enacted it. They made it a law. In today, people can stand in any street corner anywhere and speak their mind to
But Bwaka is still punishing people, but for that.
Yes. Going after people for that.
Going after people for that.
If he had his way, I believe he would have rescinded a particular law or find a law for them to.
But it's still going around it. They're still going around it to go against it. It's circumventing the law.
Trying to circumvent it in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about to find a way. If he had the legislative power or some, he would have asked the guy to completely scratch that particular law.
Yeah.
Because the draconian dictatorial behavior is clear, even evident by the removal of people from tenure positions. So that I'm not going to respect the law. I will do whatever I want to do. So he was going to definitely make sure that they get rid of that particular law so that they will start to incarcerate people again and try to take them to court and do all kinds of dangerous things to people. But indeed, President Weah spoke. He spoke as a leader today, and that's what, as a president, I know even the world at large expected from Joseph Boakai to address the plight of the people today. He couldn't even speak to it, but rather he made mockery of them and laugh at them, talk about somebody, a plenty person. People got to understand that, and it got to sink in the mind of the people. Those things they're talking about today, those are plenty people. It was deliberately calculated.
Deliberately calculated, yeah.
Yes, those are plenty people. But again, I appreciate the statement from President Weah. And the United Party people, they are so myopic and narrow-minded. They portray themselves as people that know a lot. But because President Weah came up and spoke presidential today,
yeah,
or issued a statement that represents a president or former president today, they had a problem with it. They started mid and say, oh, people talking about it because finally he called himself former president. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
The man is in the knowledge of the fact that he's former president.
They can be happy when the man distanced himself from the seat.
Yeah. But indeed, my brother, it was
He not forcing himself on the library.
No.
The only thing keeping out with the men, but the men are president, we might get a foreign minister with
him. Foreign minister with him, yeah.
Right.
Why you just not going to stay there with him?
Why you just not going to stay there?
Instead, maritime commissioner.
Yeah. So that's the situation the people got. And until Liberians that sometimes when I see people late night, like they call it from places, writing from Nimba, Lofa, and thing.
Yeah.
I feel glad
very
that
very happy.
Yes.
Anywhere across Liberia that people communicate from.
Exactly.
It tells
At
us
this time of the night, trust me, I feel happy about it because meaning to say they are tuned in. Sure. If anybody will be leading Liberia and you are tuned deaf, that is our own power. You're doing it at your own risk.
Thank you very much, Mary Yimpa. She said the photo is fake, but you and your data are still less busy to come on the show, listen to good people, right? Yeah. You fought it to be part of the discourse. You're burning your data, but you're renting Tabata.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our lines are open. We got at least a couple minutes to take your calls here. 313-957-9702. WhatsApp +1 313-957-9702. The same number, WhatsApp and direct. All right. As we anticipate our first caller, Abby, let me come back to you. I don't know how long you follow, but from the beginning of the show, we spoke about Costa. We responded to his live broadcast this morning at this time broadcast. And a lot of things were said. I don't know, but you probably saw the post too. Your takeaway. Abby, Connor, you muted.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't honestly, I didn't follow, I didn't listen to whatever you can call him wannabe Portuguese Pelipor or whatever it is.
Brazilian Portuguese wannabe Pelipor.
I have to take some time to learn it. The way the
when you give the monologue on the issue of explaining about his origin, it was so comical, especially when you talk about I got my sibling or my sister order.
Yeah,
my older sister older than my brother.
My older brother older than my older sister.
Yeah, I'm like, but what the whole thing is going on?
My older sister older than my older brother Paul. I got siblings.
I was a bit confused when I said, but what is it that the brother is living here? You know, but again, that's what happened to people with a high egotistic behavior. You know, the guy would do this thing. That's why I sent that thing in the chat room there, because He's trying at all costs to protect the interest he got currently going on in the forest of Bapul and other places. So he's trying to protect it at all costs.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he was going to overdrive and come up with all the kind of funny behavior talking about how people need it. You're talking two sides of your mouth. You said it may took $25,000 from the people, but then you need about $150,000 to get a successful. All those kind of talk. When you come up with all the kind of talk, a protest that he's boasting about continuously, the protest that involved almost the entire opposition black in Liberia at the time.
Yeah.
The formidable
all the opposition leaders.
Yes, collectively. And you talk about it, you say, oh, I did it. No, you didn't do it alone. We're talking about civil organization, civil society protest is what you're talking about here today.
Yeah.
There was any prominent opposition leader in the midst of these people. So I mean, my brother, with that question, quite honestly, I don't want to dignify that brother many times. That's why I really don't listen to him. To be honest with you, I don't listen to him because
let's go to the phone lines.
Yes.
Thank you, Abby. Yeah. Let's go to Liberia. Alex Kolu. Hello. On the WhatsApp.
Yes, sir, Mr. Goodman.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, Chief. Long time. It's been a while. And let me say thanks to you and the panelists there. Mr. Goodman, I can tell you this morning, the Liberian people did well. The protest that we heard yesterday, it was far and better than Henry Costa today. And you could see that responsible
attitude.
That way of that way of that responsibility, you could see it in there. How many government officials you saw there yesterday beating Pata, making threatening remarks?
Nobody.
How many faces you saw there yesterday? But Henry Costa today, Joseph Boaga and Rawe knows my own face. All of that initiated that protest. Then you saw President Weah there yesterday. Former President Weah there yesterday. No.
Joel
so that protest that went yesterday, it was far better than their own.
Yeah.
Take for example, if even you could have about 4 to 5 government officials in that place yesterday, you know how the crack would be there. So we create that protest yesterday, and we have violence. So nothing the people had to say.
Despite the intimidation from the police.
Nothing they had to say.
Nothing.
The people said around 11 we were monitoring the social media. They said nobody will come up. But the people came up again, they start coming out with different excuses.
Yeah.
They play in the past to put people in the midst of us with weapons. But that was exposed. How can a serious man and human being will stand in front of the camera and say, we're protesting because we're not selling drugs? Spoon nowhere.
Yeah.
You are the one that broadcast that information. Why you couldn't hold that individual and tell him over? Because you guys say you can afford drugs. So nothing that people have to say, Mr. Gamer, you know the party people, they are that kind of people who people will refer to them as opposite human beings. Can you imagine it's so lively that you can hear them talking? At the time, President Weah came up with a free tuition policy. It was not good. It was not good at the time. Well, Liberians benefited for it. Never boasted. Yeah. Today you came to power, he said, okay, the 7 today they free call, you will bring it back. All of the things you can't bring it back. Then he said the reason Unity Party is not coming because President Weah not initiated the right way. So nothing the people had to tell the Liberians, Mr. Gamer, that printed out yesterday. It was more than June. It was more than that June 7 protest.
Thank you very much.
How many government officials saw there? Former government officials there.
Nobody.
On our boat, Gregory.
Yep.
And that understand here.
That's
so
it.
Nothing they could say.
Nothing.
Just a single human being getting that kind of a protest. Tell me. And how long they plan it? How you not expect for June 7 protest to be more overwhelming? You have police government giving food to protesters. Yeah. You think yesterday, in the Unity Party government will say yes, the same thing that President Weah did will do the same thing by feeding the protester. You know how many groups will be there?
Thank you.
Yeah, so nothing to say, Mr. Goodman.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's go to Let the Children Play, our own mom. Sis Mariah, big sister, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Gamer. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, and we thank God. Thank you, first, for the safety of our people, our children, all organizers, parents, everybody.
Right.
Understand God. Thank you for the protest. Something today caught my attention. That protest there, that crowd, Mr. Gamer. How many old people you saw over there? that the young children,
Young people.
the future leader of that nation, our nation, our children, family children, Liberians, young children, see those children, how they were reading, they were organized. Everything was in place.
Everything.
Okay, for Moruba, Moru, and Carol Gray, they pioneer for protest. So those kind of people will not go lead protest, go first, and they made mistake. You understand me? Mm-hmm. The children, see how they old men treating our children. Among those children there, the presidents, doctors, lawyers. You understand me? They old men have no respect for that country, Mr. Kemo.
Absolutely not.
That old man have no respect for Liberians. But for us, some Liberian people to still be supporting this old man because of money is sad. And because of power and job, they got job, they in power. The old man don't respect our country. He hijacked our country. And he treating people like that. What kind of good leader or old man at that age? See that kind of human being there. The young children came outside. They're talking about education, the hospitals, the people, the marketeers, the this. And the old man, he come outside, but to go stand out there and go talk all kinds of things. You think this old man, he's not a leader. Leaders are born, they're not made. Omen Bwaka, he don't have no respect for Liberia as a whole.
No.
Yes, he don't. He hide my heart, Mr. Kimon. The man don't respect our country. He treat us like trash. Look how that woman talk. The high leader, what good, decent, civilized man leader would talk the way that woman talk. Yeah. You understand? But we thank God. The protests were well organized. A civilized protest, you understand me? Mm-hmm. Everybody culture, put everybody under control. Things went. Look at what they did. They go put barbed wire around. So when people running the barbed wire, they will be wicked old man. The old man is not good. Yeah. We thank God, thank you. And we're waiting the 2 weeks. More people will come back, oh Chris. We're waiting the 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
This old man have to leave our country. There's no way to beat Iran. He has to turn that nation over and leave. He's not a good old man.
No.
If the old man stay to that place 6 years, God forbid, we'll get all long left. We'll be talking different things. Okay? But the old man is bad. He's not a good old man. He has no fear of God in him. Thank you, and thank you to everybody and to the Liberians. May God bless our nation.
Thank you
and
very
give
much.
Strength and give strength and more direction to the organizer. We're here.
Thank you.
We're waiting the 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Confident D, President Weah is a true leader. And Linda Morris, common citizen, watching, welcome to you there. Thank you. Let me read this comment from Howard Port Nelson, and then I will bring on Boy Solar from New York. Thomas Doe, he will not protest for the auditors. The government accused the past government. It will be good that the UP government investigate the past government and the people they knew that killed them. Ha ha ha. Get with ears on, baby. If they try to investigate, it's sad in Liberia. What a shame. And that's it. You accuse this government of killing people, putting their body in the street, and come to accuse the government. Now you have power. You have the Justice Ministry. You have the Supreme Court. You have all the judges. Everything. You got power. Go after the people you thought were the doers, the murderers. Bring them to book. Carry them to court and prosecute them. If not, shut up. Boy Solo, welcome. (518) 2728. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mr. Gaiman?
Yeah. Oh.
This is Coleman from Albany, New York.
Yeah. Boss Solo get our same kind of number that was, and he always call it.
That's not Boston Road. I'm a Boston Road, my brother.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Welcome.
Mr. Gamer,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, this take me back to the 80s
Uh-huh.
where President Doe, who was my godfather, you know, President Doe was a good man, but people would say bad things about him. Braca is a wicked man. But things I look at here is he already a wicked man. So when they go to him, what they say to him and tell him what to say, for his age, he will come out and say.
Right.
So these people are after their own game. They're not everybody there, they're hustling. So when you see Braca outside, what he say is what they tell him, is what they show him, is the impression they give him. So you just come outside and show his teeth and just say what they coerce him to say. But he don't really know what's going on. Especially for his age, he don't know what's going on.
I'm telling you.
And these same people today, tomorrow, anything spark up, they're going to leave me and they're going to go.
Right.
I experience it, and I know you know me, I don't come out to talk.
No.
But this today, I look at what's going on at 30 years, and God bless Liberia.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. What you are looking at some of the foreign papers, news magazines that carry the stories today in Liberia. Hundreds. This one is by Barons. Well, we'll take the number down. We don't take calls again, folks. We out of time here. We got to complete the show here. Almost 3 hours. Barons from Paris, from France. AFP, Agence France Presse. The French press or French agency or whatever. Hundreds rally against government corruption in Liberia by the AFP. And the other one there, TV5 Monday Information. I think this is in French. Yeah. And then it has President Boakai in there. Liberia. Maybe you can read that French?
No way. You're about to read it now?
No way.
He said, no way. I just see Boakai in there.
Yeah. I see President there too. So.
Liberia, right?
Yeah, Liberia. So, one of the Portuguese or whatsoever, or the Brazilian.
Obviously, not French, but.
Not French, yeah, not French. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Labor Mayor Thomas Doe.
Yeah.
He said Moba Molu he said Moba Molu left the CDC, and then the protest was successful today, but the next protest, if it be more successful, then he will contest to be the CDC stand-up barrel. BARREL.
I know.
Yeah. And then so he left the CDC. So how you contest to be stand-up barrel?
When you left the CDC.
When you left the CDC.
No, but Boakai need to carry his understanding to and laugh about it now.
Yeah, Boakai need to go laugh at him too. Yeah. Yeah. Empty barrel. Empty barrel. Yeah. Yeah. Jeanette Kolleh and Amos J. Vincent. Dubois Hill said a single barrel. Man, it's been a great night, folks. We're gonna call it right here and do this song for all of us.
But you know, before you come in with that song, my brother, I just
Yeah.
wanted to register this real quick.
Okay.
The Verispoon network that were pulling all the dead bodies in Liberia. Just imagine you have a radio station that was all around every edge. They kept showing you dead bodies, but not a day you ever saw of any family member to come and clean those bodies.
And
today,
yeah.
And today, the Verispoon telling you something about the protest today, and you buy into it.
You buy into it. Yeah.
You gotta be delusional to be listening to these people continuously, especially the likes of the little boy they call Bad Day Flomo or whatever day.
Bad Day Flomo.
Yes.
He's sitting
there. Bad Day Flomo, yeah. Absolutely.
Great show, man.
Great show. Thank you very much, man.
No doubt. Folks, there you have it. Don't forget we are brothers.
I know.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We are brothers. We are brothers. You know it. Yeah. Please give me your attention. We are brothers. Because you are my inspiration.
And Farafin Sumaworo just did an interpretation of that French newspaper. He says several hundred people protest against President Boakai, and that's what it meant. Thank you very much, Farafin. Henry Dubahill, great show. Good night, guys. Tony Blapo Kofa, Mr. Gilman, you want those who say French don't have blood back in high school? Absolutely. Well, folks, again, that does it for us here. Thank you very much for your time, your contributions to this show. Thanks to the organizers of the July 17th protest, led by the chairman, Mobile Molu, and team. Great success story today. The Liberian people, you have our love. Come what may, come rain or shine. Pick a theme. We are here for you.
We are brothers. We are brothers. Let me see your reaction. No argumentation. No intimidation. In our congregation, we are brothers. Even though there's too much humiliation.
There's too much humiliation, but we are still brothers. We are still Liberians.
There can never be a complication. Yeah. Ooh. It's better than love we need it. Go, Rastafari. Ooh, yeah. Oh, na 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 na. In our interaction, it's better than love we need it. Get to our destination. It's better than love we need it. You know we need
Ja, Rastafari.
Rastafari. Yeah. So much speculation. that bring us segregation. Who gonna do our evaluation?